Welcome back to my channel, guys. Now today I'm going to do my December favourites, and it totally baffles me that we're at the end of 2014, but that's for another video. So I've got a few things to show you because obviously this is a favourites video and I'm going to dive straight in. Now the first thing I have to show you is this, and it's the Ted Baker Ted's Grooming Rooms Facial Wash. I love this stuff. It's very creamy, but at the same time it does what it does. Do you know what I mean? It does its job. It's meant to clean your face, which it does, but it's very creamy. It's not, what's the word I can use? It's not drying. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I did actually think it broke me out at some point, so I did stop using it, but turns out it doesn't. I'm not 100% sure what was breaking me out, but yeah, that's for another video. So yeah, I've been loving that. And then the next thing, which is in like the little products category, is this. Now this looks strange, and it is a Tresemme tub. Now this is actually empty. Now I'll show you why, because what's in it is what's my favourite, and it's this. I don't know if you can see it on camera, and it's the Lush Baked Alaska soap. Unfortunately, they've stopped stocking this now, so you can't actually buy it, which, sorry for that, but I had to mention it because it's just so, oh, it's so nice. It's very lemony, citrus, sort of, you know, very clean, but lemon, but lime, but fruity at the same time. If you haven't smelled it, I think they're meant to be bringing it out again next year. I could be wrong, but yeah, loving that. Next up is a tea I have to show you, because obviously this can't be a favourites video on my channel without a tea. And it's this, sorry for the rustling, it's the Wittard of Chelsea Sticky Toffee Pudding Loose Leafed Tea. Oh my god, it's so nice. It's sort of wintry at the same time as being summery, because it's got that light tea flavour with just like a hint of toffee. So it's not really a wintry thing, but it is very nice during the winter, because obviously you don't want a hot chocolate all the time, because yeah, you want to be really nice and warm during the winter, but that's sort of like a, I suppose you could call it, healthier alternative, because I love my hot chocolates, but this gives you a sort of a chocolatey, toffee, nutty sort of taste without being really heavy. So yeah, loving that. Next up is a candle. I say candle, I mean candles, and it's the Yankee Candle Advent House 2014. I was a little disappointed with it, which if you've read the blog, which I'll leave a link in the description bar below to review I did of that, you will find out what disappointed me about it. But I did actually quite like the open door number 1, get a candle, open door number 2, get a candle, you know, that sort of sequence. So yeah, been loving that, and the scents were actually quite nice. It's just that it took a while for you to get the scent, which you'll find out in the blog post. So yeah, been loving that. Next up is an app. Now, strangely, I like videos, and at the minute I have been loving Vine. I haven't actually posted anything, but I am loving everyone else's videos, because I do like YouTube, but yeah, YouTube is sort of, you know, you've got between maybe 4 and 9 minute long videos, whereas Vine, it's, if I remember right, it's 60 seconds. It's either 6 or 60 seconds, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I've been loving that, because it's just, you know, watch a few, and you've only spent maybe 5 minutes watching about 15, rather than an hour and a half watching 5 videos on YouTube. So yeah, I've been loving Vine. You can actually follow me, it's the same username as everything else, which is Luke Sam Souden. As I said before, I haven't actually posted anything yet. Hoping to change that. I'm not 100% sure what I want to put on the Vine sort of profile page thing yet, but hopefully posting something soon. Next up is YouTubers and videos. Now, with it being December, that meant Vlogmas, and with Vlogmas, Luke has over 100 people that he's subscribed to. Therefore, it means that Luke's inbox filled up really quickly. So I'm going to just throw a few that I've been loving out there. The first one is Miss Budget Beauty's Vlogmas. Now, she hasn't been posting every day, she's been posting like day 1, 2 and 3 all in one video, day 3, 4, 5, you know, all in one video, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I've been loving that, because it's just, unlike a lot of the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to, she does actually have like a family, so it's more of that family, children sort of vibe going to it, if that makes any sense. The next is obviously Esther from Essie Button, and that is, she hasn't been doing Vlogmas every day, she's been doing Jingle Week, I think it's called, where it's just vlogging when and as she feels like it. which, yeah, been loving the sort of festive ones. They did actually go over to Canada for Christmas, and you did see quite a few clips where you actually saw Este's family, so yeah, loving that one. And then the last one that I want to mention is Megan Rosette, or Rinks as she's called now. Now, weirdly, during the month of December, she got a nose job and still was able to post up videos every day. Don't know how she did that, because trust me, if I don't feel well, I'm not posting a video. So I'm not 100% sure how she managed to have a nose job, have everything else, and put up videos every day, but yeah, been loving that. It's been the first sort of week, because she had the nose job in the first sort of week, the videos were a bit down watching TV, if that makes sense. If you've watched them, you'll know what I'm on about. But yeah, been loving that. Next up is the sort of music, and with it being Christmas, that means Luke can play his Christmas playlist, which I'm sure my family are either going to kill me or stage an intervention for, one or the other. But the album that I've been loving on there is I think it's called Wrapped in Red album by Kelly Clarkson. Love that album, love that artist altogether, because I just love Kelly Clarkson. Strangely, I never really think of it as the person that won Pop Idol. I just sort of think of her as an artist on her own, which is what you should think of someone that's, yeah, because she has been around for like, is it 10 years now or something? So yeah, I've been loving that. And then the other is a song by a YouTuber. Now, her name is Charity Vance, which I've mentioned loads here on my channel. I can't remember what the song's called, but I've been loving that song. I will leave a link in the description bar where you can go check that out. Then, next up, I've got a few TV shows. Now, December means that all my TV shows get thrown out of, well, routine, because all of them decide to go on break 2 months into December. But the one that I've been loving at the moment is Criminal Minds. I've always been a Criminal Minds fan, but they interjected a new character in this series, and I think she's played by Jennifer Love Hewitt, however you pronounce that anyway. And yeah, her coming into the team sort of getting used to her and all her sort of quirks and stuff, been loving that. Now, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there is a pretty dramatic thing that, yeah, I loved during this season, and it's the fact that one of the really older male agents, turns out he has a 17-year-old daughter from a past relationship that he's only just found out about. So yeah, that's pretty good, well, good watching to see him come to terms with that, so enjoying Criminal Minds. And then, of course, the last sort of category thing is my book of the month. Now, I'm aware that this book is a bit controversial, and I'm talking, of course, about Zoella's book. If you haven't read it, just go read it. I'm aware that there's a lot of controversy surrounding it because of, did she write it, didn't she write it? I don't really care, it's an amazing book, and if you haven't read it, please do. Then, by all means, you can comment whether or not you were a bit annoyed at the fact that she has or hasn't written it on her own, but I love the book. I'm only, well, no, I think I've got 4 more chapters left, and then I'm finished with the book, but it's, I don't think what I want to happen at the end of the book is going to happen, but yeah, I've been loving that book. And then that wraps up my December favourites, which of course is the last December favourites, well, not last December favourites, I mean the last favourites of 2014. So hopefully you've had a good 2014. Hopefully remember to check out all the videos on my channel, and yeah, come check me out on social media, and I'll see you again next time for another video.
Well, now it's Luke's and Sam.